Hello everyone, it's Spurs Radio 96 here, and welcome to the 13th episode of the FIFA 19 AS Monaco Career Mode. We commence today's episode with Liga Conference action away at the Forest Park Stadium. We'll be playing against Montpellier HSC. If you haven't checked out the last episode, which was a rather long time ago to be honest, we had a mixed bag containing Liga Conference action. We first began with a 2-0 win away against Dijon, then a 3-0 thrashing away at Olympique de Marseille, and then a 6-0 win against Toulouse Football Club. As you can see, AS Monaco are still the top scoring side in the league, scoring 51 goals. AS Monaco are top of Liga Conference with 52 points, and as you can see, the first team will be playing in this match. A player to watch is Vitorino Hilton, the defender for Montpellier HSC. He is certainly their main man. As you can see, he is wearing the captain's armband for this league match. Now, the last time AS Monaco played against Montpellier HSC was at home. We won 2-1 thanks to a goal from Thomas Lemar. He scored the winning goal in the home match. As you can see, there's the lineup for Montpellier HSC. I don't know any of the players really, but they are playing in a 5-2-1-2 formation with two up front. So it's going to be a rather tough match to call. Who will be in terms of who will be the favourites to win this match? On paper, both teams look pretty decent actually. There is the team for AS Monaco, of course, the likes of Falcao, Silva, Lemar, Mbappe, Fabinho, Tielemans. They're all there. Of course, Tielemans in real life is now at Leicester City in the Premier League. So then, let's begin the first half highlights of this match. On to the added time, really, of the first half. Well, and it ended 0-0. Not a very exciting contest, as I said before the match began. Very close to choose between the two sides. On paper, it looked tough, and on the pitch, it proved to be that as well. Half time at the Forest Park Stadium. It's Montpellier HSC 0, AS Monaco 0. And we'll have to go into the second half trying to figure out what to do. As you can see, there's the half-time results. Dijon was holding Olympique de Marseille to a 1-1 draw at that stage. On the 47th minute, beginning the second half, it's Bernardo Silva. It's Alden, and Falcao have a chance. And he's put it in, and Radamel Falcao scores again in the Liga Conference, and Monaco take the lead at Montpellier HSC with 3 minutes of the second half played. Bernardo Silva took a strike, it hit a defender, and the ball fell kindly to Radamel Falcao, who took the strike on his left foot, his weak foot I should say. And once again, the captain provides the goods for AS Monaco Football Club. Delight on my face as well as the bench. Falcao's 16th goal in Liga, a remarkable record, and it's Montpellier HSC 0, AS Monaco 1. 71st minute, and Montpellier start trying to get back into the game. Jemison's trying to clear it. Here's Dolly, and then it's Samba. Samba has levelled it for Montpellier HSC on the 72nd minute, and Montpellier HSC have come back and have levelled the game. Good little cross there. Jemison tried to get the ball but couldn't quite do it. And that's a great pass there towards Samba from Dolly. And Samba scores. It went under the legs of Areola. What a mistake. Certainly rule that one, the goalkeeper, Alphonse Areola. And Samba. It's not Christopher Samba, is it? No, it's Junior Samba, or Sambai. Scores, I think, his first goal of the season. And it's Montpellier HSC 1, AS Monaco 1, 78th minute. Samba's got the ball back. He's got the ball back from being dispossessing the ball from Jemison. Crosses it in. Dolly with a chance. And Areola makes a save. And certainly the moment at this point in the match, the force is with Montpellier HSC. That's a good save from Areola there, from a good cross from Samba. And there goes the full-time whistle. Montpellier HSC will be very happy with their second half comeback. Well, after AS Monaco took the lead earlier in the second half from a strike from Radamel Falcao, and I think a point is a fair result considering how strong the two teams were. Falcao scored his 16th goal of the season, but Samba, whatever his name is, he scored to level this match on the 72nd minute, and full time it's Montpellier HSC 1, AS Monaco 1. And on to the second match of the episode, where the snow is coming down at the Stade Louis II, home of AS Monaco Football Club. A big tie, this one. We will be playing up against Olympique Lyonnais, who this week in FIFA news, their stadium, the whatever you call it, Stade de Lyon, is confirmed in FIFA 20. But this is a huge match, as Olympique Lyonnais and AS Monaco are so close in the tie. Look at that, Monaco are top with 53 points, albeit AS Saint-Etienne, I think, have played one less or one more, I'm not sure. And Olympique Lyonnais is in and around the European places. It's certainly tightening up at the top of the table, not just for UEFA Champions League and Europa League places, but for the title as well. And let's take a look at the two teams. You'll know AS Monaco's lineup by now. It's certainly going to be difficult conditions playing with the snow coming down. Anything can happen, quite literally, in this match. The last time we played against Olympique Lyonnais was when we won 5-1 away at their place, with 2 goals from Ramadou Falcao, a goal from Limar as well. So we certainly know how to beat Olympique Lyonnais, and Olympique Lyonnais will be looking for revenge on our home turf. Let's take a look at Olympique Lyonnais' lineup then. Anthony Lopez in goal. You've got the likes of Marcelo at the back. Benjamin Pavard is in the defence. The midfield consists of Fekir, Van Ginkel from Chelsea, Toussaint and Exton. And up front you've got Terrier and Cornet completing the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So this is going to be quite a match indeed. On to the first half highlights, the 12th minute. Terrier's on the ball here for Olympique Lyonnais. Still going, resisting pressure from the Monaco. Blaise Fekir takes a strike, gets the bar. Great effort chance there for Monaco. For Lyonnais, sorry. Here's Monaco on the ball now with Tillemans on the 22nd minute. And he's going on the charge. He's got... disaster there. An injury for AS Monaco. It's Gilk, the Polish international. And that is not a good sign at all. And he's going to have to come off the pitch. And that is a disaster, because he's our best rated centre-back. As you can see, I think he fell over, hit one of our Monaco players when challenging for a ball. And he's clearly hurt his knee there, and that is an absolute disaster. And it means we're going to have to bring on our substitute. Not good at all there for Gilk as well. On to the 32nd minute now. Here's Bernardo Silva on the attack. He's got players all around him, and he's crossed it in towards Falcao. He's at it again. Ramadou Falcao scores against Olympique Lyonnais once again. Scored at the Stade de Lyon with 2 goals. He opens the scoring here in the Stade Louis II in his league match. Brilliant header. And that's his 2nd goal of the episode for Ramadou Falcao. That will be his 17th league goal of the season. I'm not entirely sure at this moment in time if he's top of the goal scoring charts, but he's certainly close to it. It's Monaco 1, Olympique Lyonnais 0. 37th minute. Here's Terrier. Lyonnais looking for a response. Aurier punches away. Limar. Bernardo Silva's got the ball. Gives it away to Toussaint though. Toussaint's got the ball towards Terrier. Lyonnais are level. 39 minutes played. And the number 7 of Terrier has levelled this match at the Stade Louis II. It's 1-1. And the Lyon players celebrate. Instant response from Olympique Lyonnais. Bernardo Silva, bit of a bad ball really towards, I think it was that Terrier, I'm not sure, maybe to Toussaint, and then a brilliant pass from Toussaint to Terrier, and Terrier, what a strike first time on his left foot. The goalkeeper, no chance, and almost clipped the post inside of the post there, but Terrier has levelled this match, and all of a sudden Olympique Lyonnais could maybe sense something here. Martin Terrier's 4th league goal of the season, and it's Monaco 1, Olympique Lyonnais 1. And the half-time whistle goes. It's level pegging. at the Stade Louis 2 with the snow coming down between AS Monaco and Olympique Lyonnais. A great header from Radamel Falcao opened the scoring with scoring his 17th goal of the season and his second goal in the episode. But Lyonnais responded with a goal from Terrier, his 4th of the season, and half-time. It's AS Monaco 1, Lyonnais 1. 59th minute, and Lyon are sadly the better side in the moment. They are on the attack here. Exton's going to cross it in. Cornet has scored, and Lyonnais have turned it around. It's 2-1 to them at the Stade Louis 2, and the Monaco players can't believe they've blown it. Brilliant cross, I think that was from Exton, and you could see there, that better not be the player we have brought on to replace Gilk. It might have been. He mistimed his header badly, and it fell very, very kindly to the Lyonnais striker of Cornet, who scores his 4th goal of the season as well. And Lyon have turned it around, and Monaco have it all to do. Marcelo's got the ball back from a clumsy bit of play there from our Monaco players. Here's Cornet. He's already scored once. Terrier has scored once as well. Hunters has cleared it. Oh no, it's going to go in. And Fekir has scored. It's 3-1 to Olympique Lyonnais. The Monaco fans boo. Monaco have fallen apart in the second half in the hands of Olympique Lyonnais. And Fekir has scored. And it's 3-1. Disaster for AS Monaco. Just complete chaos at the back. Look at that. What is going on? Gaps appearing everywhere. Somehow Fekir was allowed to be in that position to score. We tried to clear the ball, but it began, I think it was Falcao actually dispossessed the ball, or might have been Bernardo Silva, or with Mbappe, just taking too long on the ball, and sadly, Lyonnais have pounced. Nebi Fekir's on the score sheet now, and it's looking extremely difficult as Terry and it comes off for a substitution, and it's Monaco 1, Olympique Lyonnais 3, on to the 82nd minute. Monaco on the attack here with Kylian and Mbappe. Monaco need to strike immediately, and it's going to cross it in towards Falcao. Clears away. Oh, and Lyonnais trying to do... Oh dear, not very good there from Olympique Lyonnais in the 84th minute. But there goes the full-time whistle. Revenge for Olympique Lyonnais. After the 5-1 thrashing they suffered from AS Monaco, they've returned the favour with a 3-1 victory at AS Monaco at the Stade Louis 2. Monaco took the lead with a header from Radamel Falcao. But the second half was absolutely disastrous, with 2 goals from Nabil Fekir and who was the other one? I forget who it was. Not doing well today in my memory. But yeah, Olympique Lyonnais tore us apart in the second half. That's it. Cornet and Terrier scored the goals in the second half. Fekir, sorry. And it's Monaco 1, Olympique Lyonnais 3. That's not good for the title. But let's take a break from the Liga Confirma action as we enjoy the prestige that is the UEFA Champions League last 16. This is the first leg, and we will be up against Portuguese side FC Porto. In terms of the UEFA Champions League, Monaco had to overcome a difficult group with the likes of Atletico Madrid and Borussia Dortmund, and the Belgian champions of Club Brugge. As you can see, there are ties going on. It's all level between Atletico Madrid, Hoffenheim, Manchester City, Inter Milan, and Bayern Munich and PSG are the only 2 teams who have advantages. Take a look at the 2 teams then in this UEFA Champions League last 16 first leg. For AS Monaco, it's the same usual starting 11 that have featured in the entirety of this episode so far. We've only scored 5 goals in the UEFA Champions League, 3 of them from Radamel Falcao, the other 2 coming from Lemar and Kylian Mbappe. Most of them have been, but we have been very difficult to beat. We've yet to taste defeat in the UEFA Champions League. We drew Atletico Madrid, got a clean sheet away at Dortmund, 1 away at Club Brugge and at home as well as drawing away at Atletico Madrid and getting another clean sheet against Borussia Dortmund in the home tie as well, to finish second place in the group with 10 points. Let's take a look at FC Porto's lineup. Iker Casillas is in goal. Maximum Pereira is in the defence as well. Andre Pereira is on the bench. As you can see, Torres, Olivia, Ovato, Brahimi completes the midfield. And up front they've got Soares and Stindl, I think who it is, in the attack. On to the 6th minute. Monaco need to put in a better performance than they did against Olympique Lyon. Here's Bernardo Silva. Wonderful through ball towards Mbappe. Hits the outside of the post. How unlucky were AS Monaco. On to the 21st minute. Here's Bernardo Silva. Wonderful ball there towards now Kylian Mbappe again. He's the man to find at this moment in time. Crosses it in. And it's going to go in. Maybe now it's Lemar's at the bar post again. Monaco have hit the same post twice in the first half. Incredible. And there goes the end of the first half. How unlucky was AS Monaco? The chances they did create were nearly goals, so close. Both chances hitting the post with efforts from Lemar and Kylian Mbappe. But other than that, it's been a tight game to call. In the first leg of the last 16 of the Champions League, it's AS Monaco 0, FC Porto 0. And we'll have a look, I'm sure, at the other scores maybe around the grounds. I can't quite remember. I'm sure there is a game going on. And indeed there is. Liverpool are holding Barcelona to a 1-1 draw at Anfield. Second half highlights on the 48th minute. Falcao leads the ball towards Bernardo Silva, who's on the charge. Mbappe's in the box. Bernardo Silva took the strike. Casillas with the save. 54th minute. Bernardo Silva's got the ball to Limon. Porto are back. All back in defence, it seems. Mbappe's got the ball in towards Bernardo Silva, and he's going to cross it in towards Falcao. Casillas saved it, but it ends up. The ball ends up in the back of the Porto net, and AS Monaco take the lead. They strike first in the last 16, and I think it was Tielemans who is the scorer. Casillas saves an effort, I think it was from Lemar, but he punched the ball and it fell straight to Tielemans, who took the strike, and AS Monaco strike first in the Champions League knockout stages. Porto have it all to do now on Monaco's home ground. Tielemans scores his first goal of the Champions League, and Monaco have the advantage here. On to the 63rd minute. Monaco opening up the defence. Here's Radamel Falcao, the captain. And he's laid it in towards Mbappe. And Falcao! 2-0 to AS Monaco. A huge advantage now in the Champions League. Round 16 first leg. What brilliant play between Radamel Falcao and Kylian Mbappe. And Falcao finishes that brilliant build-up play with a great finish. And look at the scenes around the stadium. Joy for Monaco. Radamel Falcao has got 4 goals in the Champions League, and it's Monaco 2, FC Porto 0. And the full-time highlights go. The full-time whistle ends. The full-time goes and the whistle ends. Monaco have an advantage, a massive advantage in the Champions League round of 16. A fantastic 2-0 win over FC Porto. Porto weren't in the game much really. They hardly had any chances. But a goal from Radamel Falcao and Yuri Tielemans means Monaco will travel to Lisbon in Portugal to confirm their place in the quarter-finals of the UEFA Champions League. Full time at the Stade Louis 2. It's Monaco 2, FC Porto 0. Let's take a look at an injury update for Kamel Gilk, and unfortunately he has suffered an anterior cruciate ligament and will be out for 7 months, which means that is the last you'll see him for this career mode and for the season. Very sad to hear that from Kamel Gilk, our best rated player. I think he was like 84, 85 rated, in our best rated defensive player, I should say. He was like 84, 85 rated, which means we're going to have to do some chopping and changing, and it's even worse because, of course, it is in February, which is when the transfer window was closed. That's not good at all. And I've brought in a player to cover him the back. I brought it from the free agents. He's known as Joan Chancellor, the Venezuelan player from Venezuela, and Yeah, 64 rating, not the best, but it will cover the position of Henriks, who will be taking the position of Kamel Gilk's place while Gilk is out injured. But yeah, not the best player, but yeah, it's the best I can do since the transfer window is closed. Let's take a look then at the table of Liga Conference. Look how close it is. Saint Etienne, unfortunately, they take back top spot after a victory they had against RC Strasbourg. They're top with 55 points, with 16 wins, 7 draws, 3 defeats, 49 goals scored, 23 conceded. AS Monaco drop into second place with 53 points, 16 wins, 5 draws, 4 defeats, 53 goals scored, the best goal scoring record in the league, and 21 goals conceded. We have a game in hand over Saint Etienne. Paris Saint-Germain are third with 52 points. They're really closing the gap. They've got 15 wins, 7 draws, 3 defeats, 45 goals scored, 19 goals conceded. Olympique de Marseille are fourth with 51 points, with 15 wins as well, 6 draws and 4 defeats, 41 goals scored, 17 conceded. That is the best defensive record in the league. Olympique Lyonnais is fifth with 48 points. They have 14 wins, 6 draws, 6 defeats, 42 goals scored, 26 conceded. Montpellier HSC is 6th with 42 points. Stade Rennais is 7th with 40 points. 8th place is FC Nantes or Nantes with 39 points, scoring 30 goals and conceding 28. In terms of who's got the most wins in the league, well, it's Saint Etienne and Monaco, of course, silly me, with 16 wins. Most draws in the league at this moment in time, I think it might be Montpellier HSC, who have 9 draws. Let's conclude the top 10 with Toulouse FC in 9th with 34 points, and Bordeaux in 10th place with 32 points above on goal difference of Angers SCO, who is 11th with 32 points. EA Gringamp are 12th with 28 points, a point ahead of Nice, who is 13th with 27 points. They have the most draws in the league, I think, with 12 draws. Stade de Reims is 14th with also 27 points. RC Strasbourg are 15th with 25 points. LOSC Lille, or Lily, are 16th with also 25 points. What a remarkable difference in terms of real life. I mean, Lille were in the Champions League. They were qualified for the Champions League group stage, and they're all the way down in 16th. 17th is Amiens SC with 25 points. Dijon is 18th with also 25 points, so extremely tight. I think like 12th to 19th is only covered by a few points. What a remarkable relegation battle. Nîmes Olympique is 19th with 23 points, and the bottom is SM Caen, who are last with 18 points, 3 wins, 9 draws, 14 defeats, 22 goals scored, 40 conceded. Dijon is the worst defensive record in the league, scoring 46 goals, and I think the worst goal scorers in the league is SM Caen, who have scored 22 goals. And let's take a look at the UEFA Europa League, the round 32 stage, and see who's advanced and who's been kicked out. Portuguese side Sporting Lisbon advanced 6-1 on aggregate against FC Copenhagen to the round of 16. Bordeaux of France, they narrowly edged out Dynamo Kiev of Ukraine by 3 goals to 2. Chelsea narrowly creep through to the round of 16, or 2-1 aggregate victory against Russian side Lokomotiv Moscow. Real Betis beat RSC Anderlecht as well. Another fantastic tie. We had West Ham versus Ajax, and West Ham beat Ajax 2-1 on aggregate. Bayer Leverkusen beat the Scottish champion Celtic, the same scoreline, 2-1. Juventus, despite losing at home to Sevilla, the specialists of Europa League, Sevilla are out against Juventus 2-1 on aggregate as well. Roma beat PAOK of Greece by 3-2 on aggregate. So the favourites, I think, Juventus are through. Chelsea as well are very, very strong. Very surprised Ajax out against West Ham as well. Any other results? Red Bull Leipzig beat AC Milan 3-1 on aggregate. A bit of a surprise there. Tottenham Hotspur advanced through to the round of 16 with a narrow 2-1 victory against Spanish side Villarreal. Napoli beat Eintracht Frankfurt of Germany 2-1 on aggregate. And Malmo lost to Italian side Lazio 3-1 as well. And the other results, Shakhtar Donetsk are out as well, losing 2-0 against Arsenal. Stade Rennais surprisingly lost 4-1 on aggregate against Scottish side Rangers, well done to them. Fenerbahce lost 4-2 on aggregate to German side Borussia Dortmund. Besiktas narrowly creep through 1-0, the Turkish side against Firenze, whatever you call them, of Italy. And there's the fixtures of the round of 16. Chelsea will host Bordeaux. Bayer Leverkusen will host Scottish side Rangers. Real Betis will host Turkish side Besiktas. Tottenham Hotspur will be hosting, or will be up against Lazio of Italy. So reasonable ties there. I think Chelsea could progress. Rangers will have a tough ask. Real Betis and Besiktas will be interesting. I think Tottenham might advance against Lazio. The other results, we got a massive clash. Arsenal versus Juventus, arguably two of the teams that will compete for the final, no doubt. That is going to be a massive game. We've got Roma versus Napoli in the battle of the Italian teams. Borussia Dortmund will be up against Sporting Lisbon, while West Ham United will be up against German side Red Bull Leipzig. Let's take a look at the preview of the next episode, and what a start. We have a Riviera derby. A derby between our fierce rivals Nice in the Coupe Nationale, the French Cup. That is some way to start the next episode, that's for sure. We then have Liga Conference action against Angus SCO, where we can hopefully take back first place in the league. And to conclude the episode, we will have a Liga Conference match at home against FC Nantes, or Nantes, however you call it. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.